What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Mannon's Minute. So let's talk about one of those most common gotcha lines people throw at witches. If you're really magical, how come you're not rich? Or the classic upgrade, if spells are real, why aren't all witches famous, living in mansions, driving Lamborghinis, sipping something expensive on a beach? And I get why people ask it. I do, because in their mind, magic is basically a cheat code. Like you press a button, the universe spits out a bag of money, and boom, you're happy forever. But that idea comes from Hollywood, not from real practice, not from real life, not even from basic common sense if we're being honest. First thing, magic is not a vending machine. You don't put in a candle, say a rhyme, and out pops a Ferrari. Magic is influence, it's alignment, it's pushing probability, it's moving yourself and your circumstances in a direction. It's not snapping your fingers and rewriting reality like you're some cosmic billionaire with admin privileges. And this is where a lot of people get tripped up. They think magic means no effort. Like if you still have to work, still have to hustle, still have to make choices, then it must not be real. But that's like saying gardening isn't real because you still have to water the plants. Magic works best when it has something to work through. Your actions, your opportunities, your habits, your relationships, your timing, your skills, your choices, your discipline, all the boring human stuff people don't want to hear about. It's not magic or mundane. It's magic with mundane. That's the truth of it all. Here's another piece people don't like. The universe doesn't exist to spoil you. People will say, but if you can manifest, why not manifest millions? Okay, why stop there? Why not manifest a private island? Why not manifest superpowers? Why not manifest immortality? Because at some point, you've left the real world spirituality and entered the fantasy wish fulfillment. And that's fine for movies. It's fun. I love fantasy. I live in it half the time. But when we're talking about real witchcraft, the universe has rules. Life has rules. Cause and effect is still a thing. Other people still have free will. Time still matters. Consequences still exist. If you want money, you can absolutely do workings for prosperity. Plenty of witches do. But prosperity doesn't always show up as a briefcase full of cash on your doorstep. Sometimes it shows up as you land a better job, or a bill gets reduced, or a new client calls you out of nowhere. You finally stop sabotaging your own income. You get motivated and stop procrastinating. A door opens that you weren't seeing before. That's still prosperity. It's just not the lottery ticket fantasy people have in their head. Now let's hit the biggest part of your question. Peace doesn't mean rich. This is where I think witches and honestly spiritual people in general need to be very careful, because it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking if I just get enough money, then I'll be happy. But happiness doesn't work like that. Money can solve certain problems, absolutely. If you can't pay rent, money helps. If your car's breaking down, money helps. If you're stressed because you're drowning in bills, then absolutely money helps. I'm not one of those people who pretends money doesn't matter. It totally matters. But money is not the same thing as peace. Money fixes money problems. It doesn't automatically fix childhood trauma, loneliness, addiction, anxiety, self-hatred, broken relationships, emptiness, the feeling that you're wasting your life, the fear that you're not enough. You can be rich and still feel like a hollow shell. That's not a cute quote, that's reality. And we have proof of this all over the place. People love pointing at witches like, if you had power, you'd be rich. But then they ignore the mountain of rich and famous people who are miserable. Some of them are depressed, some of them are addicted, some of them blow up their own relationships, some of them ruin their health, some of them become paranoid, some of them can't trust anyone, some of them can't even go out in public without getting swarmed, some of them have everything people say they want and they still can't stand being in their own head. And yeah, some of them turn to drugs and alcohol just to feel normal for 5 minutes. So what does that tell you? It tells you that money is not a guaranteed doorway to joy and peace. It's a tool, a strong tool, but it's not the same thing as being okay inside. I mean, think about it. If wealth automatically created happiness, then rich people would never self-destruct. But they do. We all know this. We see it all the time, constantly. So maybe, just maybe, happiness has something to do with something deeper than your bank account. Here's a truth that might surprise people on the outside. A lot of witches aren't trying to be rich and famous. We're trying to be whole. We're trying to be balanced. We're trying to heal ourselves, protect our homes, strengthen our relationships, find our purpose, sharpen our intuition, connect with the gods, the spirit, the land, our ancestors, whatever our path is. And yes, we may do prosperity work too. I do at least once a year. I'm not saying witches don't care about money. We live in the same world you do. We've got bills, we've got responsibilities, we've got mouths to feed. But the big goal isn't always become a millionaire. Sometimes the goal is, let me sleep sleep at night without anxiety chewing my face off. Sometimes it's let me be healthy and out of pain. Sometimes it's let me stop repeating the same toxic cycles. And people don't realize how valuable that is until they don't have it. Another thing people miss, when you do real work, it can come with trade-offs. If you do a prosperity working, you might get opportunities that require sacrifice, more hours, more responsibility, bigger decisions, risk, growth, sometimes discomfort. And a lot of people say they want money, but they don't want what comes with the process of becoming the kind of person who can hold it, manage it, and not destroy themselves with it. Because money amplifies who you already are. If you're reckless, it can make you more reckless. If you're insecure, it can make you that much more insecure. If you're generous, it can make you more generous. If you're addicted to attention, it can make you crave it even harder. So sometimes the wise move isn't more money right now. Sometimes the wise move is more stability, more discipline, more clarity, and then wealth can actually stick. And timing matters as well. Some things are instant. Some things take seasons, like farming. You don't plant a seed and then scream at the dirt because it didn't turn into a tree in 2 days. You do the work, you water it, you protect it, you wait, you keep showing up. The why don't you just manifest it question is really a misunderstanding. Here's what I think that question really means. They think magic is about controlling reality, but for many witches, it's about working with reality. It's relationship, not domination. It's partnership, not ordering the universe around like it's your employee. Could some people use their craft selfishly? Sure, people are people. But even then, you don't get to bypass consequences forever. Life has a way of balancing things out, one way or another. And honestly, if someone's entire spiritual worldview is prove it by becoming rich, that's not a spiritual question. That's a materialist test. That's not how any of this works. If someone comes at you with that line, here's the core truth. Magic can help you build a better life, but it doesn't replace inner work. It doesn't replace choices. It doesn't replace effort. And it doesn't guarantee you'll be happy just because you're wealthy. Peace doesn't mean rich. Peace means stable. Peace means grounded. Peace means you don't hate your own existence. Peace means you can breathe. And if you can create that, even if you're living a simple life, even if you're not famous, and if you're not rolling in money, then you're doing something that a shocking number of people never figure out. So yeah, witches aren't all rich and famous. Not because magic is fake, but because magic isn't a game exploit. It's a practice, a path, a relationship with life itself. And the goal isn't always gold. Sometimes the goal is being free inside your own skin. And trust me, that kind of wealth is rare.